Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well out there. Um, in this video, I'm going to be talking about the history of Chris's Woolcraft business. So often I get asked how long I've been doing making these scarves and beanies, which I'm making right now, like these ones you can see on the table here. Yeah, and how many I've made over the years and why I've been doing it for so long. So I'm here to share with you my story, where it all started and where I am today. So here we go, and get ready. Tie your shoes on. So, in 1998, when I was just a kid, just 12 years old, I was helping a children's kids club for ages kindergarten to year 4. And one night, they had an art and craft night. I helped out the kids to show them how to learn how to do French knitting with a toilet roll and 4 putter pot sticks. And I had so much fun, it started a passion inside of me and made me keep doing the French knitting and as a new fun hobby. I started with French knitting and a toilet roll and 4 sticks. Over the time, I made a copy of the shape of a toilet roll and 4 sticks with a PVC pipe, the same shape, and it kept on going and going, and then until it grew into a large ball, which you see right here. It just grew into this large ball, and one day a teacher measured the ball, which was 230 metres at the time in 1999, but I was just 13. And so they calculated how long it would take for me to catch up to the world record, which was 13 kilometres. So they told me to do 3 metres a day for during high school in the 5 years time. So I took on the challenge, and all through my high school years. At the age of 17, I did a sponsorship for kids with cancer, like Camp Holiday, which was to knit 500 metres during a 5-month period. And it reached up to being over a kilometre, which was twice as much, and it reached to 2.8 kilometres long. When I reached the age of 19, I started working and had a busy schedule, so I often liked to started a new approach until I reached the age of 21. This involved knitting with a wheel, as you can see here in my hand, and a cotton wheel. Started making scarves and beanies for a while, until some friends of mine and some people started asking me to knit them a scarf or a beanie. As I received more and more orders along the way, I eventually came to the idea of creating my own business. As you can see, I got some card here. When I created the business, I called it Chris's Woolcraft, developing my own website, Facebook page, and for online scarf and beanie sales. Most of them were chunky at the time, as like right now, you can see. And at the time, in 220, I began making sport scarves, like these ones. Yeah, so back then, they started making sport in 220, and I would go to work, and I would go to a local club that I grew up going to show them my work, and people would apply about buying and ordering my products also that year I started video filming to show off my products and also my knitting process. In 2022, I would go to Kendall Hooker and set up my store, and which is where I made my first sale for the business and for the company. In 2023, I would start selling at Willow Beach, up near where the beach is, and then set up a store there until they tore down the tables that were there at the time. And then I moved my store's sale to Sharper Village, of where I am to this day. So now I do a lot of knitting from here in my spare room, as you can see I've got here. And I purchase what colours and I need and categorise them here in my drawers and boxes. As you can see, the labels and on the drawers of what colours there are and what kind of thin or thick they are. Like as in, you can see how thin they are, these ones, the summer ones, and how thick these ones are. That's a football. Yeah, so I work out thin and thick the materials and what colours and patterns and tassels. Like you can see the tassels on the end of this summer one. Yeah, and the end of the result looks like one of these scarves, like the dragons one and the beanie, and eels and cowboys, panthers and South Sydney rabbits, all Christmas colour. Yeah, and I have a example of the beanies, like I just showed, like this dragon kid size and the adult, and we can know what size to make them by using these wheels here. You can see how they're all different sizes. Like this one here I've got in my hand is like a kid size wheel. Yeah, just to make it for like the infants, even for like a 1-year-old little child. Yeah, and we also do the payment over by cash most of the time, and I do AirPods and BPay, like bank transfer, to make it another way if people don't have an AirPods or don't have much cash. Yeah, and people now find me out there selling 6 days a week out at the Sharper Village, and they find me on YouTube videos that I make, and also on Facebook page and on my website, which here you can see up here. There's the website. chriswoolcraft.com/website, and there's the barcodes for the Facebook and the website. Yeah, and I have been getting a lot of fans out there along the way by posting up on social media. Yeah, on the YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. Yeah, and I've been getting more popular out there, and has maybe become really busy of getting orders and keeping me on my feet, and has uses up most of my time and days now. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about the history of the Chris Woolcraft and handmade scarves and beanies, and how it all started and where it came from. And thanks for giving your time watching this video, and I appreciate your support, and I hope you enjoy the Woolcraft and enjoy your time.